Hello, and welcome back to another Mario Tube 2 commentary by your host, Mario Tube 2. I feel and I am hella tired. Yeah, anyway, let's get this commentary on the road. I need to go to sleep because I want to wake up earlier tomorrow, and I'll get into that later. Right now the gameplay is some Mario 64. I always say I want to record new gameplay, and I never get on my PVR and record new gameplay. It's because I just don't play video games anymore. I've not done that in so long. And speaking of video games, oh my gosh, the Nintendo Switch 2 came out, and when the reveal trailer came out, it was so random. It was at like a random point in the day. It was like not even like hyped up or anything. It was like, here it is. Here's the Switch 2. I can go on a forum rant, but I think I'm going to do that on my second channel anyway. Yeah, I felt nothing when that trailer dropped. I felt nothing watching it. It's just like I didn't want another Nintendo Switch. We had to deal with that console design for another 8 years. You know they're gonna just write out the Nintendo Switch for like as long as they can. It might be like a 10-year cycle at this point. It's gonna be awful anyway. And the good news, I've been buying some magazines. I think that's my new thing right now. If you don't know, I'm a media print student in college, which means basically I do anything media related. We made podcasts, we made magazines, we made books, etc. And because my final project in all of college is going to be a magazine, I've been buying some. I don't know these brands, I just picked the one with a hot woman on the cover. But we got, if you know any of these, it's this L, Cosmopolitan, Hello Fashion, yeah, it's all girl magazines. But it's the contents that matter, because on the inside, I love the layouts and designs of magazines. They're actually really fun to look at, and in Adobe InDesign, I plan out and sketch out like how I want my own magazine to look. So that's fun. Don't pick this course if you're going to college. Anyway, I want to talk about this for like a second. Twitter. I've been off Twitter for about, like, I don't even count it. But it's been a hot minute. And again, I say this every single time I go on social media. I find it so interesting how you stop using a social media app for like 2 days and you just immediately forget about it because it's just a bunch of ones and zeros. And what actually sucks is that TikTok got banned. Yay. And then it got brought back less than 24 hours later. I was like, what the fuck? Like, oh my gosh, people could have been productive for once, and now they're gonna be brainwashing in the bread of what the fuck, like, the terms are called. What's it called? There's like brainwash, the bedwatting. You know what bedwatting is? People say they bedwat. What it is? There's them sitting in bed and I'm going on TikTok all day. Wow, what a life. Anyway, my friend sent me videos. It's like people on social media like unironically crying that TikTok got shut down for less than 24 hours. It's just like, I don't get how one can be that addicted to social media. It's just not like that deep. Like, the thing about TikTok is that like most people, you guys watch like a TikTok but you forget about it after like 5 minutes because you watch like 20 TikToks per like 3 minutes because of the way like the time that like how you scroll. So you don't even know like how the shit you watch anyway. Like, what are you missing out on? I don't get it. And I never installed TikTok, thank Jesus. It became popular during a time where I was not interested in what was trending. And even before that, when it was Musically, I did download the app, but it was just cringe to me. So I just never had the interest in TikTok. Anyway, it's my new season. This season, I've been dubbing this part of my life my writing season because I want to dedicate a lot of time to writing, and it's been a lot. 3 things: writing lyrics for my album, which has been fun. I've been having fun writing lyrics for a new record. After getting criticism for my first album, a lot of people said to work on my flow. My actual lyrics itself were good. So I just been working on my flow, and like, now that I know how to flow over a beat, I always spoke about this, but now that I know how to flow over a beat, I I just feel way more powerful in like every single way I rap. I've been listening to a lot of Kendrick, a lot of Absol, etc. I swear this is the last comment. I'm not gonna repeat myself. Along with that, writing essays and writing YouTube video scripts, which those two things bring me so much joy. Yeah, I bet I have not done it in a hot minute, and I feel like in life there's a lot of things that bring us joy, but we just don't really like dedicate time to recreating that happiness. But anyway, the thing with that though, with the writing season, is that there comes a lot of planning, and I have been. For YouTube, I'm taking YouTube way more seriously. Last year, I kind of dropped the ball. I was really focused on music and other stuff, and like making posters and like enjoying my life and stuff. This year, I want to actually be way more productive, not just in YouTube, but just in general. It's not to say I wasn't productive in 2022. It's just that every year I want to get better at being consistent at it. So I planned out the videos I'm gonna release for the entire year, January all the way to December. I kind of planning. I have currently 35 videos planned. A lot of them are in the scripting phase, a lot of them are in the editing phase, a lot of them are in the audio phase, a lot of them are different phases. But the thing with that is it's just life. The thing with life is that when you're like me and you wanna achieve a lot of things, do a lot. Yes, like you can go your freaking notepad or whatever and write down, oh yes, I'm gonna upload all these videos on in these months, and I gotta write a specific release date for all of them, and then I gotta put it on my TikTok app where I can see how many days it is until that deadline. But it's also about the actual execution, like how much time are you actually putting into getting to that deadline. It's about how you're gonna manage your time. That's the thing about most like productivities. That's how you manage your time. And what I realize is that like, even though I am going to do this, and I say I am going to, not I can, no, I just will. I'm juggling a lot right now. I put it down. So to you, it may not sound like anything. Everyone has like different struggles, different like levels of like how they treat whatever. But right now, I have to work on my own personal magazine for my final last college project, and it has a lot of criterias that I need to surpass. I need to get a great grade that could lead into the university I go. I'm very tired. Getting a good grade, it determines what university I go to, so that's really important. Along with that, I have a college essay that I need to be really good to also get into university, but also just for skill. And then versus college stuff, personal things. I have my album that I want to release in quarter one being January, February or March. I've been writing a lot of lyrics for it. I need to expand on my instrumentals. I need to actually record vocals for all that. And then my upload schedule, I have to find time, so there's all that to start off with, and now I need to find time to write the scripts to a lot of videos that I need. So basically, like currently I have like 5 videos I have to work on simultaneously, because I'm only releasing one in January because it's an old video, and then it's 4 throughout February. So I have to time how I want to write, record, and edit all of them to have them all released on the release dates, and then repeat the process midway through the month. I'm gonna have to do that again with March, April, May, June, July, because a lot of multiple uploads. March, April, May are like 3, 4 uploads, and then during the summer it's like 2, 3, and then after that, yeah, you get the point. It's a lot to juggle. On top of that, ever since I quit my original job, I've been looking for a new one. And along with that, I've been helping my friend get a new one. I even made a spreadsheet for her. On top of that, I have to make sure I pass mathematics this year. And so I need to find room in that whole schedule to do that. And it has to be like at least 3 hours, if not more. Because that's really important too. Because again, that helps with university. And speaking of university, it's been done with now, but for like the past 4 weeks at this point, it's been a back and forth with this guy where I'm trying to explain to him shit, but also I'm trying to have him accept my application, and it's finally been accepted today. I got an email today of the bunch. But that's out of the way. One of like the many things. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, it feels like on paper when you say it out loud, that's like, wow, you are like doing, that's like you're doing a lot of shit, like all in one go. Like, how does that make you feel? And for me, it's like, again, I'm always a person that just has full confidence, but I'm also a person who isn't really that like distraught if I don't reach, because most of the time, if I ever don't reach a deadline, being honest, it's like a few like minutes or like hours after, like, because like that would annoy me to the point where I just like completely finish it anyway. Again, I wholeheartedly believe that I can do it. I know what I need to do to get there. I'm not gonna give my spiel on Jesus right now, but yeah. But also, I love multitasking, but also I hate being exhausted. I need to find methods of making myself less tired. But also, the solution to, instead of drinking coffee, 'cause I don't drink coffee and stuff like that. The only caffeine I consume is like tea. The alternative is just to get more sleep. And again, it's all about just creating a perfect schedule to fit all of this in, or to multitask while doing multiple other things. Because like, there's also like mini hobbies I want to decide. Like, I also want to like draw. I also want to like listen to like new albums and EPs like every day. You know what I mean? But either way, it's gonna be a ride for this first like, for the next like 6 months. It's gonna be a ride, but you'll see how I get through it. I do these on a weekly basis. You'll see how the process is going. You'll see how I'll be doing. Mentally, I've actually been feeling great. I've been reading Proverbs from my Bible because that's my favorite thing ever, and you feel way more wise. If you can, like, first thing you do when you wake up, like, just read a book, like any book. Reading a book the first thing you wake up is so beautiful. It just gets your mind ready for the day, like, immediately. But anyway, that's enough of my spiel. Channels. Main channel I will be uploading on before the 31st of January. I promise, man. Second channel, my other two channels, I'm actually not even like made a schedule for those two because those are way more loose. I mean, on my second channel is like I conveniently always upload on the third. This has been that way since like 2022, so I'll probably keep it that way. But for the main part, I'm just kind of thugging it out with those two, just upload it whenever I have time to. And yeah, that's all I had to say. I feel like I could have articulated what I wanted to say way better if I recorded this way earlier, but I was exhausted because I had to like walk home today, and it was a long day. So, but either way, I hope you like this commentary. And what are you doing in life right now? Like, is there anything that you feel like you want to do, or anything you feel like there's like too much that you are struggling with that you need to like try to plan out and schedule? Or is it just me? May just be me. Anyway, I will see you all next week.